Our church family is shocked. We're sickened. We're saddened by the events from early Saturday morning involving our former children's pastor.
That children's pastor appears before a Johnson County judge after he's charged with trying to kill his wife and 4 of his kids and burn down their home. And for much of that hearing, the man at the center of the investigation held his head down and did not enter a plea. I'm John Holt.
And I'm Kevin Barry. In an interview you'll see only on Fox 4 tonight, the senior pastor of the church where that man was the children's pastor is sharing the community's shock over what happened. Fox 4's Malik Jackson is live now at the Johnson County Courthouse with that and what happened in court today. Malik?
Yeah, John and Kevin, this hearing today did not last long. Matthew Richards requesting a court-appointed attorney. As you mentioned, Richards not only a children's pastor in the area, he's also a 7th grade teacher at a local private school in Lenexa. And I can tell you for certain, what has happened has truly shocked and left this community stunned.
Your bond is set at $5 million.
In his first appearance, 41-year-old Matthew Richards appeared defeated as he held his head down for much of the hearing, as now he must answer why for the charges he's been accused of, which include 5 charges of attempted murder and a charge of aggravated arson.
This is a tragedy beyond anything that any of us could have ever imagined.
In a conversation you will only see on Fox 4, Kurt Whitten, the senior pastor of Crossroads Christian Church, where Richards was the children's pastor, relayed how devastating this news is about a family and a man he worked with for years.
This is a very long and painful journey ahead of them. We have a lot of kids and families who are hurting for their friends that were hurt.
The call to the Shawnee Fire Department came just before 4 a.m. Saturday. When they arrived at the house, there was a fire in the basement. Firefighters were able to put that out. They would then take Richard's 5 kids and his wife to the hospital. The state alleges in court documents that Matthew Richards not only planned, but then stabbed his wife and 4 of his kids before setting fire to the home. Kevin Carter, a neighbor to the family for nearly a decade, still remains in disbelief.
It's very shocking, and we're left wondering what we could have done or if there's something we still could do to help.
We turn to God in times like these. Sometimes things don't make sense, and we turn to him anyway.
Pastor Whitten says they need prayer and a lot of it right now. At last check, Richard's wife and 2 of his children still remain in the hospital, while 3 others of his children have been released. We did see some of his family in court today. They appeared very emotional. He will have to be back in court on September the 29th. And of course, Fox 4 will be there. At the Johnson County Courthouse, I'm Malik Jackson, Fox 4, working for you.